When you pull your Gloomhaven insert out of the box, arrange it like this, get it all organized. I recommend doing one at a time, and what I'll do is I'll take each one apart and then do a dry assembly to show you how it goes together. But for your final assembly, little cheap brush and some wood glue or some white glue works wonders. Before you assemble any of the trays, take these number 8s, tray 8 pieces, and cover them with water and let them sit for about 15 or 20 minutes. It's going to make them more flexible for better assembly. Okay, we'll start off with tray number 1, but tray number 1 the first time was off camera, so you'll notice things are moving around throughout the rest of the video through the magic of time shift. But a couple basic rules. All the bottoms will have a tray and a number. That corresponding pieces will also have a number. S for side, E for N, so tray 1, E for N, doesn't have a number on it, it goes in the middle at some point. Real easy way to get this organized is to follow some basic rules because of the way it was printed. You can just lay it out flat, and for the most part you've got your organization down. Guess not on that one. So for the most part, your numbers are going to be on opposite corners. In the case of this one though, I can see I actually got it in the wrong spot. If I do that, the comb's not going to be in alignment. So we'll flip it over so that, at least in the case of tray 1 where everything's in alignment this way, it's all unaligned. Dividers in the middle. Ones that snap in, the numbers on the left will go on the left when you're looking at the tray from the bottom. Snap those guys into place. You can compare the ends, make sure everything's in alignment. Dry fit it before you glue it. Slip in the sides like that. Wet or dry, keep a little array of tape on hand. You can tape those corners up quickly. Waiting for the glue to dry, or just to hold it together while you're test fitting the middle. These guys will pop in here. Rinse and repeat for all these slots in tray 1. These are fixed, not adjustable. The next tray will have some adjustability. Okay, next one we're going to do, in the case of the new numbering system, is number 2. Earlier editions, it might be a different number, but it has the 2 here, the 1 here. This is going to hold the cards at the bottom. You notice there's no dividers here because we won't have any, but in the middle does have a large number of dividers, and there's only one direction that can go in. And then the long slots on this side, which is as easy as aligning like that. So you get the corners taped up. Those 2 extra boxes will go in there. Large cards here. This is your store. And of course, a couple dividers so that you can organize your store, and it's completely adjustable so that as you add things to your available store, you can change the length of that. Likewise, as your road gets longer, your city card deck gets bigger, you can adjust these and change the size of that. And then you've got your random dungeon and your guidance cards, and probably have more of these than you need. So with this one, I actually made it so that the middle goes on first and the sides then slip down over. You want to make sure that you have the larger space on the left matching the larger space with all the middle dividers. Likewise, each end needs to have that larger, so that'll keep it all straight along here. When you slide these guys over, if they're reversed, you'll get it'll want to shift, it'll bind. These are rather thin, so you just want to take your time putting them on, and if there's any resistance, stop and back up. If you got the other ones, you should be able to figure this one out on your own. These come up, all 4 sides. The middles don't even interlock. The holes might be a little tight. Give it a little push in there. And through the middle. That easy. Like the earlier one, this has an offset to it. Fatter sides away from the 5, and you want to make sure, you can see it's very subtle. But some of those tokens are just a little bit thicker than the other ones, and we wanted to get everything back into the box when we were done. And I like being able to see the tokens laying face down, face up at me. So that I can find them, better than having them standing up and having to go through them that way. Again, if they're offset, they're going to resist a little bit, stop and back up. But of course, I staged everything, so I knew it was going to go on nice and easy. Okay, this one has a slight offset in it, so you want to be careful in the layout. It's got the sides and the tops on, and then if you have all the numbers on the left-hand side, you'll be good with the thinner row that's on this side, and then there's actually one divider here and a divider up here, and then this box stops short here and doesn't come all the way through. So it's a little tricky. Take these guys and pop the top 2 in up at the top. They have 2 in them. Oh, should have the 2 2s up at the top. And then this divider, I got the number on the wrong side here, but flip it around and that goes there. So this is in alignment with that. And then the last one down here with one on the side there, starting from top to bottom. And we'll take this guy and wiggle him on. it's a little resistant, back off, try it again, back off, try it again. It will go on as long as everything's in alignment there. This guy comes over here, divides this upper area again. And probably should add the end on before that, but it would have just fallen off while I was moving things around anyway. So there you go. That's what that one turns out to be.